Please give a warm round of applause to Sophia of the Women's March.
Happy Pride, San Francisco! My name is Sophia. I'm a founding member and co-chair of Women's March San Francisco. We are honored to be here at SF Pride 2019, celebrating generations of resistance! On the stage with me are other Women's March San Francisco leaders, as well as community members. And we also have leadership from Women's March Oakland, Sacramento, Monterey Bay, Santa Cruz, and San Jose. The Women's March movement started in 2016, but our feminist awakening began decades earlier. Our work as fighters for justice and equity is built on the successes of many women and allies who came before us. This Women's March is all our marches, and we can't do this without you. I wanted to tell you the story of the first Women's March meeting here in San Francisco. It was mid-November, and the fog was covering San Francisco, seemed to mirror the feelings so many of us had right after the election. Social media was buzzing with talk of a women's march to take place the day after the inauguration in cities and towns across the US and globally. A group of 15 women gathered at the home of Kelly, our fundraising lead, to discuss a plan. What had started as a group of strangers aligned for one goal became a community of powerful, fearless warriors committed to creating a platform for our local women's movement. We approach feminism with an intersectional lens, guided by our unity principles. Ending violence, reproductive rights, LGBTQI+ rights, workers' rights, civil liberties, disability rights, immigrant rights, and environmental justice. Yes, that's a lot, and sometimes it gets messy. But we must fight for and protect each other's rights and freedoms to truly be a just society. Please keep standing up for what is right. Get involved and volunteer for nonprofit and community organizations. And most importantly, vote! We are women. We are people of color. We are LGBTQI+. We are immigrants. We are survivors. And we are warriors. Now, please join me in welcoming Shannon Hovis, the director of Naral Pro-Choice California. Thank you, San Francisco.
Hello, San Francisco. Thank you so much. My name is Shannon Hovis, and I'm the director of Naral Pro-Choice California. I stand before you today as a bi woman who knows that LGBTQ rights are inseparable from reproductive rights. The ability to control one's own body, to love who we love, to live authentically in our gender, to build our families as we choose. These rights intrinsically link the LGBTQ and reproductive freedom movements together. 1 in 3 women will have an abortion at some point in their lives. Trans men and non-binary people also have abortions. The reproductive freedom movement must take a page out of the LGBTQ movement. If you can, share your story. Everyone knows and loves someone who has had an abortion. This year, Naral Pro-Choice America celebrates its 50th anniversary and the 46th anniversary of Roe v. Wade. But this is not a time of celebration. More than 30 states have taken steps to ban abortion. From the 6-week bans in Georgia and Ohio to the total ban in Alabama, the anti-choice movement feels that it is finally able to overturn Roe v. Wade, and they are baiting the Kavanaugh Supreme Court. But we are fighting back. In 2018, we took back state governments, and now pro-choice legislatures from Nevada to New York are passing laws to ensure that if Roe v. Wade is overturned, abortion will remain safe and legal in those states. And here in California, where 43% of counties still do not have an abortion clinic, we are fighting to expand abortion access to California's public universities. We are looking to the future to ensure that California will always remain a reproductive freedom state for all people. Make no mistake, 7 in 10 Americans believe that abortion access must remain safe and legal. Because when abortion is criminalized, people die. And because there is no equality without the ability to make decisions about your own body. We know that this assault on reproductive freedom is all about control and all about oppression. But make no mistake about it, this is the last ugly gasp of the white male patriarchy. Look at the power and beauty that all of us here represent. We are not going back. I ask you to join Naral and our 2.3 million members nationwide. I ask you to get involved in campaigns and to leave it all on the line as we look to 2020. And I ask that if you can share your story, share your story. Thank you so much, and happy Pride, San Francisco!
Thank you, San Francisco!